All right, man. It's your boy Jim's TB here, man, and welcome to the channel. Today is me stepping out of my normal element, man. Getting into this Pokemon thing. Played it a lot as a child, still play it now. Sometimes I used to take the edge off, same with 2K, and saying nothing wrong with getting a little playtime and overly serious all the time. It doesn't really work. And you gotta have a little bit of fun. So today on the channel, we're gonna talk about my top 5 Diamond and Pearl Pokemon. Let's go. Let's get into it. So my first Pokemon I want to talk about today is Chimchar. Well, Infernape. We're gonna go final version. So I love the evolution. The whole line. I like the fire fighting type. For this reason specifically because, well, for those who don't know, my first ever Pokemon game, I think, was Pokemon Red. And Charizard was on the cover, so that attracted me to fire types. But my favorite color is blue, so I like water type. Which is why, as far as mythicals go, the only Pokemon to have that dual type in water and fire would be Volcanion. And that's my guy. But that made me like fire types. Now, I always thought it'd be dope to mix Charizard and Primeape together. So that's what you get when you see Infernape to me. So I think out of these starters, this may be the best or the second best. These are harder to choose from because I do like the turtle evolution. But with this fighting type, with that typing, when you're dealing with fire and fighting, it can combat a lot. The only issue with Diamond and Pearl is that most of the time that's the only fire type you're gonna get for a while. It's just got that and Houndoom at this point. So that's the only hang up about Diamond and Pearl. But that Mon is a beast. It's definitely a beast because on one hand, you got a lot of moves that's weak against fighting types. You got a lot of Pokemon that's weaker to fighting types. So you have a lot of Pokemon that's weak to fire attack. So it's like having that dual typing, it does a lot, and it works well in this region specifically. So yeah, that's just the crazy part. Now I got about 4 more to go, man. I got 4 more to go, and I want to really get in depth with some of these, but I feel like Chimchar and Infernape, that is kind of, self-explanatory at this point. So my second Pokemon I want to talk about today is Luxray. Now this is in no particular order. Luxray is an electric type. I feel like it should have been an electric dark type, you want to ask me. But it's pretty easy to access. It's on one of the earlier routes of Diamond and Pearl, and it has 2 evolutions. It has Luxio and Sphinx. Sphinx is the first one, and then Luxio is the second evolution, and then the third and final is Luxray. Now, Luxray is, to me, seems like to be in that Arcanine pseudo legendary. It just gives you that vibe, like that very, very serious vibe. And it's super useful, very strong electric type. I would recommend it to be a part of your team, especially if you're facing any water opponents. You want to put that first. In my opinion, it's just a dope type and man, dope Pokemon. I don't want to spend too long on Luxray because I want to get back into the game, so I got to flow through this list quickly. So yeah, man, it's dope. I love the shiny. I love the shiny version of Luxray with the yellow one instead of the blue. It's pretty dope, and but it's actually not yellow; it's gold, but it's fucking awesome. Excuse my French YouTube. I can curse if I want to. I know I'm well after 2 minutes, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, man, Luxray is pretty dope, man. shout out to Game Freak. I wanted to do my own Pokemon game one day. Maybe I still can. I don't know if y'all taking ideas or nothing, but yeah, I feel like some of these, these evolution groups should have 4 instead of 3. Like, y'all just run it up, or like, I should sing Cypher's new evolution outside of Scissor, man. Like how it branches off, like how Slow Bro and Slow King did. I like that too. But I think you should have a choice in the 3rd stage. Like, it can go one way, go 2 ways. But you don't want to go have 10 evolutions like Digimon, then you get lost in the character. So yeah, man, the Luxray is a really good Pokemon to play with, man. Especially, with a strong electric attacks like Thunder, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave. We all know. You know what I mean? Like, electric Pokemon sometimes could be OP. So yeah. Man, pretty good. So man, the 3rd Pokemon I'm gonna talk about today, man, is Roserade. Now, Roserade is one of those OP grass types that I like. So I ain't gonna say it's OP. I don't want to know what we call it, he or she, but man, its debut is actually in Diamond and Pearl, man. So like the original Diamond and Pearl is when it's made its debut. It attracts prey with a sweet aroma, then downs it with thorny whips hidden inside its arms. Man, this Pokemon is a beast. It's like it's basically a torturing Pokemon. Like, if you want to call it, that's what I would call it, a torturing Pokemon, man. So yeah, so it evolves from Rosalia. See, now I got my phone open so I could actually get into the propers. But yeah, I really like the Pokemon. I think it's a dope design anyway. Like, for me, the red and blue flowers on each hand always symbolize like a yin and yang, a good and bad side, a light and the dark. And I like that about this Pokemon. So yeah, I want to see the shiny version looks like that. Like, but we're gonna get into the move sets in a second. And its base stats is 515, so it's alright, it ain't no slouch. Learn set, move set, leveling. Grassy terrain, poison sting, venom drench, mega drain, leaf seed, magical leaf, toxic spike, sweet scent, giga drain, synthesis, toxic, petal blizzard, aromatherapy, ingrain, petal dance, absorb, growth, stun sport, and words. And that was generation 5 and 4 with the moves. Coming through with the big moves. And so yeah, man, it do a lot. Some TMs, Toxic, Venus Shock, Hidden Power, Sunny Day, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance, Frustration, and Solar Beam. So the thing about Roserade is it's the 3rd evolution of Badoo. Now, Badoo, I don't really like Badoo like that, but I like what Badoo turns into. So Badoo is, to me, one of those Pokemon you don't really want in the beginning. It's cute and cuddly and fun, and that's not what I want when I'm battling. That's not what I want when I'm toward the end of the game, when I'm facing a lead. I need somebody with that poison impact. Now, I believe that Roserade should be a triple typing. I believe it should be grass, poison, and fairy. And I think it might. I mean, I think they might move that way in the triple typing in the future. But for now, it's just labeled as grass and poison. But that poison element is a beast because when you poison someone else's Pokemon, it's gonna inflict damage even when you're not attacked until they render aid or antidote. So it's chipping away at that health bar every time. Chip, 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 man. It's chipping at that health bar. And I think that's pretty cool. And then you hit it with stuff like Solar Beam, the ultra powered special attacks, and then if you getting hit real hard And you know, you feeling like you about to go, you start using moves like Absorb, Giga Drain, Mega Drain. It drains energy and HP back into Rose Raid itself, so it really doesn't lose anything. That's like what you're dealing with a grass type or grass and poison type. So, like I said, with the first Pokemon that was on this list was Chimchar. That would be a good counter for a grass poison type because fire is super effective. So when you hit a grass type with that fire, sometimes it knock it immediately out, and you don't have to worry about it. But you stay too long, or you hit it with a direct attack, and you know they might have hitting abilities, special abilities that poison you on contact once you go and attack the Pokemon. It's your Pokemon. See, nobody thinks about that. Hit it with the poison joint. I forgot the move called, but it poisons the Pokemon as the Pokemon hits the other Pokemon. So you attacking the Pokemon, but it ends up poisoning your Pokemon. And then, yeah, you took some off of me, but I'm getting ready to chip away at you. You get what I'm saying? So you got to get them out of there quick, man. Hopefully it's something like a flamethrower, you know, something quick, get them up out of there, you know. But yeah, Rose Ray is definitely a beast to tangle with. These are not like, oh, Ultra Super or all of that. I just like the idea of, like, you know, especially with the last three, they got a cool looking design. They got a cool typing or cool dude typing. And, you know, they just work. And especially for this game, it works. So on my team, Chimchar, Rose Raid, Luxray, you know. So I got fire fighting, I got electric, I got poison and grass, all in three different mons. So I don't have to worry about anything else. Like I just need my water typing after that, and you know maybe a fire or dark type, a dragon type. But I could use Altaria for that because I do have a Swablu. So we might see how that works out. And I think one of those might be my next in my top 5. So y'all stay tuned, man. Let's get it. Fourth Pokemon on this list is Garchomp, the Dragon Ground type. This guy right here checks off 2 boxes as well. So, first box checks off his Dragon. I love Dragon types. His base stat 600. That's pseudo legendary to me. That thing gets busy. And another thing you gotta know, ground type. So when you're dealing with ground type, or you're dealing with steel type, you're dealing with these tougher types, they are sort of like fighting types. You know, they pretty much super durable. They got a lot of moves, set, dig, earthquake, stuff like that. You can do a lot with ground types. You also do a lot with dragon types, and then that complicates the weakness because where it may be weak to one type and it might not be weak to the other one. So that's the importance of having the dual type. And again, we give it these these dual types. And granted, this is not me forming an entire team. This is 5 of the Pokemon that I definitely like. I definitely think are dope. And you know, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or Diamond Pearl, however y'all want to say it. Even if you know it's a remake or whatever like that, this is my first time playing Diamond or Pearl in any type of atmosphere. Like I might have started the game back in the day on one of the other systems, but never finished it. You know, whether I traded the system or not, I don't know what happened with that. It's been a while, but I do know I was firsthand on all of the other generations, or for most of the other generations, or if not, had to go back. So I remember having Game Boy Advance playing the original Ruby and Sapphire, the original Red, Blue, and Yellow, the original Gold and Silver. And a few years ago, I picked that Nintendo back up. Went for the 3DS and the Switch. And yeah, I'm in my 30s, but I mean, like I said, nostalgic purposes, but that's not what this video is. Video about Garchomp, that legendary dragon. And I also like the other dragon, I think it's Dragon Ground or something like that, from Sun and Moon, Kim O, whatever the hell. I like that one too. And they remind me of each other. And so me and my son had this discussion not too long ago. He says that Godchild wasn't in Sword and Shield. I believe I quote Godchild off one of those weird wild area island joints where you gotta swim to get to it. And Sword and Shield, I caught Godchild or something like that. I don't really remember. I think I caught it though. And if I did move it to Sword and Shield from home or somewhere else, I apologize. But yeah, Godchild a bad man. And it just, the thing that bothers me about a lot of these dragon types, it takes so late for them to evolve. And an honorable mention for a dragon type, one of my favorite dragon types is Altaria, but Altaria is not really, to me, it's more of a flying type / dragon, not dragon first. When you look up Gonchop's typing, it is a dragon first and then one. The dragon is the primary type, whereas to Altaria is a flying and then dragon. That's the primary type is flying. So yeah, Gonchop is the man. And yeah, so I want to just go ahead and get into both of them, man. Both my last two, man. And I think the last of my top 5 is going to be. I'll wait. We're gonna do this in another segment. So my last Pokemon of this video is Honchkrow. Now I really didn't have a 5th Pokemon. I just added them in. Added them in last night. I thought about dark flying type. Kind of covered a lot of ground. It's the evolution of Marco. It's introduced, I believe, in this Diamond and Pearl generation, Gen 4, I believe. And it's a pretty dope Pokemon. I like the design of it, the way it looks. It kind of gives you that darky witchcraft vibe. It's one of the first darks that you see outside of Marco that has that dark mystique. Like it's really dope to me. I appreciate the design team on this one. So yeah, man, this is the fifth one. I don't know all this move sets and things like that. I just know that it'll work out well on my team. If I decide to get it, having trouble catching it in the underground. So yeah, man. Still see me out, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I cover all types of content. Pokemon, anime, especially hip hop and hip hop news and things like that. I just don't want to have my channel pigeonholed and stuck into one thing, man. So like, share, subscribe, man. Salute to you all, man. Shout out to the world.